Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sage and I am back here with more Digimon story, Sleuth Hacker's Memory. And the last time we were kinda just doing some, if I remember correctly, we were doing some cases. We did the dungeon where there was the Agunimon and Lobomon/Wolfmon boss fight, which was pretty nice because we acquired the human spirit of light and flame. Something like that, and yeah, that was pretty much what we did last time, and today we're gonna be doing something different. Before we move on, I'm just gonna do a real quick audio check, so just as usual, just a second guys. Alright, everything seems to be in order, so let's start the session, shall we? This time I am planning to do something maybe a little bit different than what I used to do with these Sleuth videos. Usually I just play along, do the cases, move on with the story. I haven't really stopped doing any type of grinding sessions too much of this game. But for today, I think we're gonna take a little break from all the story and cases, and we're just gonna grind. We're just gonna do this grinding session where I'm gonna take my Digimon, go into the tournament thingy, and the point is not to try to complete the tournament, the point is just to try to win some fights there and get as far as we can while fighting and getting experience to my Digimon fellas right here on the team. Also, sorry about all the coughing, I'm still having a little bit of flu symptom, but if I had the chance to not do the videos while still having this cough, I would really not do it, but since my time is short, being all too busy with too many projects and shit like that, I have to find the time to make these videos. And also I just wanna freaking play this game because it's an awesome game. So did I say gay? I meant game, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, but yeah, that's my plan. And again, I'm probably gonna be coughing a lot whenever I speak, so my apologies for that. Hopefully it doesn't disturb anyone too much. But before we go and start any kind of grinding session, I wanna check something from here, because the Wamon is a little bit short on the intelligence stat for the, I guess it's Plesiomon, the black Digimon slot open on his Digivolution line. So I was thinking, I have a lot of money, I could buy this study room here, which slightly increases enhanced through training. So if I buy this, which I'm gonna do right now, and I'll put it on the farm, put Wamon on the farm and make him train, I would be able to get some intelligence for him that way. And also apparently we found some item. But yeah, so for example, if I go to the farm island numero uno here, I can find the farm goods, there's the treadmill, and I can kinda just... Oh, I have two study rooms, whoops! I didn't know I had a study room beforehand. Well, I bought it all in vain apparently in that case. Well shit, I could might as well put these some other stuff here as well, since I can. These increases SP and HP, so that's something that would be pretty good. And maybe I'll just go to this farm good and put the other study room here just for the heck of it. Like so. So these guys are still doing investigations, so I'm not sure if I can choose to do the training until they have done that. Let me just check the Wamon's situation, because the defense 120 is something that should be possible for him, but the intelligence is still pretty far ahead. So it's a little bit here and there if it can get enough intelligence by just hanging in the team at the moment. So that's why I'm thinking I put him on the farm island like so. And actually, while I do that, I can take this Gatomon and put it on my teams. Wait, what? The Wamon is still at the... Who did I put here? Who did I put here? I didn't put... Wait, what? Tsunamon, Golemon, Goldumemon, Dorumon, Agumon. Digimon, Wasmon, Digimon. I put anyone here. Okay, what? I think I'm being drunk. What the hell? Okay, I'm getting confused. Because I'm dumb. But yeah, I'm just taking this Gatomon here because she needs cam as well. Let's see. A little bit. Aquilomon is getting good amount of cam. He has the cam USB item. Didn't I have someone else with the cam? Yeah, this Black Gatomon as well. But yeah, I can get the cam to them 100% soon enough, which means I don't have to use them in the fight necessarily. After that, I can just kinda let them chill afterwards. Because Aquilomon, I think, has everything else besides the int and 100% cam. And also the Gatomon just needs cam, and then we're all set for the Sylphimon. Sorry, I'm kinda getting a little bit confused and distracted here. But I think I'm just gonna go with this team. I would have room for something else too here if I'd want to. But I'm not gonna do that because that might confuse me too much. I'll just check real quick that if I'm correct. I think since they are still doing the investigation, I can't do the train thing. So I just let them chill there and do the investigation. Let's just head to the tournament and see if it's a good place to gain experience. We'll see once we go there and do it the one time around. We might even win it, I don't know, because I have no idea how hard the next tournament might be. If it's easy, then we just mash through it and go to the next one, which of course is more challenging one, so maybe more experience out of that. Or if the current one is challenging enough, we're gonna be able to grind it. Even though we lose the matches, there's no anything, I don't think at least there's any kind of friendship stat, like in Pokemon for example, that if you faint too much your Pokemon won't like you. But I think at this game you can just lose the fights and your Digimon still love you. Anyhow, okay. So yeah, we also have access to Digilab here, so every time we finish the tournament we can really quickly get back to the Digilab to check Digivolution options and so on. Man, this cough is annoying, but okay. Let's just go and see what it's gonna uphold. The offline Colosseum. Wait, where do I participate? Not from this. Oops, I misclicking. Okay, I think I'll just fight at the Colosseum. Oh, need to check the team setup first. I'm just kinda thinking that which Digimon should try to get the Aquilomon and Black Gatomon for sure needs to be on the team to get the cam. And I think I can keep the Angelomon because it's pretty strong, so it can help them out a lot, and also Angelomon has healing abilities, so it should be pretty good to keep her on the team as well. She's just kinda here to get the cam 100%. Then I put her on the just on the Digibank, I think, just to wait that the Black Gatomon gets all the requirements to master them on. But yeah. Yeah, these guys are just chilling, gaining experience for heck of it at the moment. The Gatomon also doesn't really need experience per se, she just needs also the cam. But, wait, let me just check, come on. I think she can just chill at the moment on the team. So yeah, let's just go and see what's gonna happen. And well, I mean, the battles itself are pretty self-explanatory, so I don't think I have to get too much into them at this point. I mean, we're at the episode of 50 something almost, not quite on the episode 60, but 56, 57, we're around there, so I think we've been played a while. I didn't realize this game is gonna take this long, but here we are. So I was just thinking that while I'm kinda going through the tournament, I could just kinda use this time to kinda explain maybe my relation with the Digimon franchise. How do I have kinda got how I've got familiar with the franchise or something like that, and what do I think of it, like maybe in a more deep manner than just I enjoy it because it's Digimon, you know. It's hard to talk. Sorry about this. But yeah, I'm going to start from the very beginning while we're mashing through these guys. So I can't quite remember when I have actually like got into Digimon more like in a way that I have actually focused on the series more than just watching it for fun. I remember when I was a kid that I saw an episode of like a random scene from a random episode of Digimon Adventure on TV. It was just kinda TV was just there kinda as a background noise. No one was actually watching it or anything, but it just happened to roll an episode of Digimon there, and I didn't know what it was. I was just like, what is that? That looks pretty interesting. Maybe it's something that I could be interesting in. But yeah, that was pretty much everything I noticed about that. And I remember that at some point we started to watch it as a kid with my brother. They aired the original Digimon Adventure here in Finland, and as a connection to that they also aired the Digimon Adventure 02. Pretty much, I think there was maybe a little break between them, but more or less back in back. I think that's all the Digimon that actually has been aired in Finland. I don't remember seeing any other seasons here on TV. But yeah, so of course, naturally as a 90s kid, my Digimon journey started with the original Adventure and then the Adventure 02. And because that was all I saw, that was all the Digimon I knew, I thought that was everything that exists for the Digimon at that time. So I was kinda surprised and got really excited when I realized there's more to it than just those 2 seasons. And I don't remember how did I find out about them. I guess the time internet was rolling around I found the information about it somehow, but I had no kind of access to watch them back then because I didn't know how internet works, lol. But at some point, like in high school, I discovered a way to watch them online or download the episodes to myself, and then I started to watching the rest of the seasons as well. So can't remember really what time around that, but I think like the Digimon Tamers and Digimon Frontier were already released at the time completely. So pretty sure I just kind of binged both of them through like in really short time, if I remember correctly. Tamers was really good. It was different than the original Adventure and Adventure 02. So I really enjoyed it, and I loved the Frontier also, just because of it being even more different than the. I like that how there is this change of pace in them, and how the Digivolutions and everything is different in different seasons. And I'm pretty sure that was around the time, or actually I think the Data Squad / Digimon Savers had already also been released at the time. So I think I was able to watch the Savers through as well pretty quickly after after I watched the other things. And then there was a break. Data Squad / Savers was pretty good too, and I think I actually watched all of the. I think I actually watched all of the Digimon seasons. First with the English dub, and then I started from the Adventure 02, Tamers, Frontier, Data Squad / Slavers. I watched them all in English dub originally, because I also binged the original Adventure and 02, since I have only saw the Finnish dub before that, so I wanted to see also the English dub about that. And I think that after that, since there was no new Digimon coming at that moment, there was no news of Cross Wars at that time, so I just kind of rewatched them with the Japanese dub after that. So I was just kind of being kind of crazy about the Digimon for a time. There was no much of a video games about Digimon. I was just playing the Digimon World DS, Dawn and Dusk, and some other ones still to find, but there was no game like this, the Cyber Sleuth, at the time. I never played the original Digimon World games from the like PlayStation 1 era or anything like that, because, well, I just didn't know they existed until I had already got rid of my PlayStation 1 and 2, so I was not able to access them at that time too easily. But yeah, I watched them all again with the Japanese dub, and I think I kinda started to prefer the original Japanese dub over the English dub at that point. That's how it mostly is for me with the anime. Anyhow, so that's not much of a surprise to me. And then there was a longer break because there was just no new Digimon coming. And when I learned about the Cross Wars, I kind of got hyped a little bit that finally some new Digimon action is gonna happen. And then the Cross Wars started to air. That was like the first that I was actually following through weekly. Just wait for the new episodes to come, and just kind of needed to always wait for the new episode. But I was just kind of watching it episode by episode at the time it got released, and I watched it through like that. And I guess the Hunter season to the end of the Cross Wars was coming pretty much straight after the original Cross Wars, so I just kind of watched it all as it was aired. Cross Wars, let's say it was okay, but it is not my favorite. It is, for me, it's personally maybe the worst season because it's just so much different than the other. I mean, I just said that I like the variation and stuff like that, but it's just a little bit too different and a little bit too maybe made for the kids. I think the earlier seasons were, maybe you know, also they had something for the older audience as well, so it was pretty fun. But the Cross Wars was just felt like a kids show too much for me. So, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was okay-ish. And yeah, that's pretty much it nowadays. I've been following the reboot that's been airing at the moment, and it's been, again, maybe a little bit oriented too much for the kids, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not as good as the original, I would say. But I guess this is up to just a personal opinion, and I'm sure there are people who disagree with me. It's just how I feel about it. Yeah, and also when the Cyber Sleuth comes out, I've been playing these. Finally, there's some good Digimon games outside of the Japan, besides like Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, which I think are the more popular ones also besides the Cyber Sleuth games. And also I know there is the game for the PS4, the Next Order, but I just haven't touched it yet. I don't own it or anything, but I think maybe one day I will find a copy of it and just play it through. Yeah, I guess we are also doing well here in the tournament so far. The Black Atomon has taken some feints here and there, but other than that, I think we have been gaining some good amount of experience here, and hopefully we can get the cam shootings to 100% sure these couple of guys, so we could just start building the cam, or just use some other Digimon to fight. But yeah, maybe next thing I would like to talk about, I could kind of go into more detail about my opinions about the different shows. What did I do? I did the card. Whoopsie. Like the different seasons of Digimon, I could maybe go through a little bit about my opinions. I could maybe put them into a little list here, my top favorite Digimon seasons, from most favorite to least favorite or something like that.